Hello everyone, my name is Lowko, and today it is time for a viewer-submitted game of Protoss versus Protoss. Spawning here in the northwest corner of King's Cove and playing with the pretty purple Protoss probes. Whew, nailed it. A little bit of alliteration never hurts. We're looking inside of the main base of JHX Mo from Clan D-Live, which stands for Daily Live Esports. I think I'm gonna refer to him as Jay from here on out, or maybe the purple Protoss. And of course his opponent in the opposite corner playing with the red Protoss probes. We have none other than Cream. So here we go. This is gonna be a Diamond League match of PvP. Now, judging by the fact that both of these players are speaking Korean in the chat, I think they might very well know each other. I hope they're saying nice things to each other as well. If you speak Korean, let me know down below in the comment section. I'm always curious to hear what it is they're actually saying. But judging by the fact that they are speaking Korean, this is likely going to be a Diamond League match on the Asian server. And there is definitely a little bit of skill difference between the different servers in StarCraft. I mean, there's been this ongoing joke for many years that if you are like Diamond League on the European server, you're gonna be gold at best in Asia. I don't know if that's true necessarily, but I do know that they like to play very aggressively on the Asian server, and I do think that if you're Diamond League there, you're probably gonna be a little bit closer to Masters on NA or EU. Regardless, now, this is a viewer-submitted game, right? And guys, there's two Protosses here, right? There's two Protosses. It's a viewer-submitted game. None of them, or neither of them, is going for a Forge. What? That's a unique scenario to be in already. We see the double gateway right here, which is, of course, the standard for PvP. But double gateway openers here for both players. Followed up with that cybernetic score as well. That's going to allow them to go for whatever tech they desire here in just a little bit while still being safe in the early game. It's just that with a lot of these viewer-submitted games, I have seen a pretty ridiculous amount of cheese as well. And usually photon cannons are, of course, the name of the game. But not in this particular match. Now, if you have an awesome game of StarCraft that you played yourself recently as well, you can go ahead and submit it to replays at LowkoTV. And maybe, just maybe, I'll go ahead and cast your game here in the future. But please, only send over your very best games, okay? Maybe your very cringiest game. I'm ready for those as well. I like the epic ones, primarily. The ones with some crazy strategies that just simply aren't viable at the pro level. We've had some people that just send over their, like, entire replays folder. Not exactly what we're looking for, but, you know, if you have an awesome game, feel free to submit it. And, you know, maybe I'll, well, apparently we have a vacation right here for this probe, just checking out the water by the beach. But maybe, well, I mean, there's some bones over here in the water, and I guess some cash as well. But maybe I'll cast your game here in the future if you decide to submit it. Anyways, this is gonna be a match of PvP. Now, PvP is a rather tricky and rather complicated matchup. Usually after the cybernetic score finishes and then after that probe scout is deflected, that's when we see the tech path coming up. So Cream is gonna go for a quick Twilight Council, and we see the same actually right now on the other side of the map for Jay. Jay decided to go for a sentry rather than a second stalker out of that second gateway. That is gonna allow him access to the hallucination spell. Hallucination used to be 100 energy, nowadays it's 75 energy, which is actually a really big difference in Protoss versus Protoss, especially just because, you know, you get to scout out a little bit better right here. So having that really quick sentry out right now allows Jay to figure out exactly what is going on the other side of the map, although he hasn't found this pylon over here in the top right-hand corner of the map just yet. Yeah, the hallucination spell obviously does run out. Jay does still have a probe available here as well. A couple of stalkers are being warped in here. We do see the blink upgrade coming up. Okay, so with Twilight Council, you can obviously go charge, you can go glaive, you can go blink, you can go dark Templar, you can go high Templar, although that's very uncommon in PvP. But there's a variety of strategies available right now. Blink, of course, extremely useful, very powerful. And now with a gateway coming up, I think that Cream is looking to get really aggressive. Also because he's now going to have 6 gateways in total, and then the follow-up is going to be a Dark Shrine. So 6 gateways off of one base. Now Jay did not go for the expansion on the low ground just yet. He's just simply gone ahead and he's selected a couple more gateways right here to go down on the low ground. I kind of like this though, right? If you're going to build the structures, you may as well go ahead and build them on the low ground. It's just that units with Blink are really... Dude, guys. Units with Blink are really good, but what about double Dark Shrines? So we have both players going for a Dank Shrine. You know the funny part about going for Templar tech? Going for a Twilight Council in general? It doesn't really allow you a lot of detection, right? You don't have an Oracle for Revelation. and you won't have like an observer either. Dark Templar on both sides of the map. Well, there we go. Blink is done in just a couple seconds here for Cream. The Dark Templar, though, have already shown themselves. I'm assuming he sees the little shimmer right there. At the very least, he should have a good understanding right now of what's going on. But Blink is available here. And actually, even though you might not be able to see the Dark Templar, the stealth assassins, they're moving on the ground. They're still gonna have a hard time right here catching up to these stalkers. But eventually, though, they should be able to ward this all away as they deal a heck of a lot of damage. The DPS, of course, is insane of Dark Templar. And while they're not the fastest unit, they can deal an awful lot of damage. Now, the Forge has come up here. He's going to be able to go for a photon cannon, but the Dark Templar are already here. At the same time, I mean, the Dark Shrine is done as well here for Cream. I kind of feel like he needs to go ahead and get some Dark Templar on the other side of the map as well. At the same time, though, he is trying his very best to wall his own base in to get that photon cannon done. He needs to get those photons done. Or I guess he could just go ahead and, you know, you can also just attack the probes. Not a terrible idea. Oh, man, this is an awful lot of damage right here already. At the same time, though, we now see Cream also warping in some Dark Templar on the other side of the map. We could be up for a bit of an awkward scenario where we have a base trade scenario because both players are going for Dark Templar. Now, there is a, where is it? A robotics facility, where is it? Did I not see a robotics facility earlier? Am I going crazy? I thought I saw a robotics facility earlier. Maybe it was killed or something. Regardless, that one will also not stay alive, and that means that Cream is gonna have a pretty good time here as well with the aggressive Dark Templar on the other side of the map. In the meantime, though, Jay ended up killing the Dark Shrine there for Cream. So, no more DTs other than these couple available right now. There's a shield battery going up at the front, but I don't see a whole lot of detection here for Jay, so that means he's gonna be in a world of trouble as soon as those Dark Templar go to town right here on all of those probes as well. Neither player really has a lot left over, but there is that expansion on the low ground here for Jay, which is quite nice, but still. I mean, you can send your defensive Dark Templar in. That works just fine, but you need to see them. If you don't see him, yeah, shield batteries are gonna delay the inevitable, but if you can't see him, you're gonna be in a world of trouble. I'm actually a little surprised that he decided to send the Dark Templar back. Yeah, there's still a couple on the other side of the map as well. A robotics facility right now being hidden here on the right-hand side of the map for Jay. So he does plan on going for some observers. I really feel like he needs to continue slicing down this base. Maybe he assumes that there's actually already gonna be a photon cannon somewhere, so he wouldn't be able to get that much done, but I really feel like that would be the best option. Both players do still have a couple probes available, but right now Cream has found the ones in purple colors. They're gonna be picked off, and that means only 2 workers remain here on the side of the purple Protoss. One of them mining gas, one of them valiantly put down the robotics facility that's now producing an observer. And on the other side of the map, we do see, or I guess it's this side of the map, we do see quite a lot of probes still mining. I really think he needs to set up a freaking photon cannon, man. What are you doing, Cream? You've had so much time, and right now the Dank Templar are back. I mean, he's all army hotkeying pretty bad, though, so that's gonna at the very least allow you to stay alive here for a little while longer. But man, both players are taking a heck of a lot of damage. Right now, Cream is gonna go after the Forge. The question is, where's that observer? So the observer is available right now for Jay. He's actually attack moving right now with the Stalkers as well. So we have a bit of a base trade scenario where both players are dealing as much damage as possible. Now here we go. We do see a tactical recall right there. That's gonna allow this observer to go back home. Tactical recall also used defensively right now for Cream, but he did not find out about this robotic facility here on the right-hand side of the map. There's a robo coming up here for Cream as well, who's now gonna be able to start building his own observers. Luckily here, both players still have enough supply available to continuously build more units. I mean, they are running very low on resources though, and neither of them is really mining right now. So I guess we've got to see what they're gonna get out of this. Now, I don't know if you want to fight here, Cream. I don't know if you want to fight here, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, unless, yeah, okay, unless they accidentally move and headbutt into your Stalkers. The thing is, these shield batteries are very, very valuable, but now that they're out of energy, I guess it's fine. He's going to be able to pick up a lot of these defensive Stalkers for Jay, but he's still taking so much damage at home as well. Cream is going to lose his Nexus. He's going to lose his Nexus. Neither player is actually producing anything anymore. If you look at the structures, there's still quite a lot of them available, but Dark Templar clean up these buildings so very quickly. And I think that's the main base gone right now for our player in red. At the same time, though, the player in red is busy fighting on the other side of the map. The observer needs to stay close. Oh my god, he's going to be able to kill the observer right there. That's a big deal. He just killed the observer from the other player, which means that these Dark Templar... Wait, no. Wait, who killed what? Cream killed the Dark Templar, or the Observer right there for Jay. So that means that Jay is gonna have a decent time here. I mean, there's one photon cannon available, but does it really... Like, is that enough? Not a chance. Look at that. Who cares? Great micro, by the way, as well. Really want to compliment that. That was awesome. Now, Cream is going to be able to see that his structures are being killed, but he's not going to be able to do that much about it. The Stalker's desperately running towards this location on the map as well. In the meantime, we see one Stalker dedicated right now to killing that main Nexus as well, so he can get the Revelation too. Oh, man. What a ridiculous game. Okay, hold up. Let's have a look at the unit count right now. Yeah, this is the issue. We see we see only one unit coming up here for Jay, and apparently... Whoa, he went for a... Wait, what? He went for an Immortal, which I actually don't mind, because he knows that the final structure of his opponent is going to be right over here. I mean, there's... Oh, I guess there's still that gas in the main base, too, but there's only a couple of structures remaining. I think that actually going for... I think actually going for an Immortal is not a terrible idea. I mean, an Immortal and a Prism would be phenomenal. If he can juggle that... Okay, he cancelled actually the Prism and now goes for an Immortal once again. A little bit of indecisiveness there for Jay. The thing is, he's on the clock. Because Cream has got way more supply and way more units. He can't build anything anymore. But he is killing so many of those structures all at once as well. The Probe, I guess, is going to go after the Assimilator. I mean, it will kill it. It will kill it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I love it. And that Immortal, it can actually kill these structures real quick. All it needs to do is kill that one structure over there. That one is low on hit points and low on shields as well. And then there's one pylon. I don't know how this works out. Can one Dark Templar kill that in time? I guess we'll find out in just a little bit. There's not a lot of other units ready to defend here. I think he's gonna go after the pylon first. I'm not sure if I agree with that. Can he still actually produce? No, he can't afford. Oh man. Oh my god, that's gonna be rough. I don't think he can afford it. Still, though, if he can retarget right now towards that robotics facility, the Probe is currently going to town right there on the Assimilator. He's actually trying his very best to micro this to the best of his abilities, but the Stalker's joining the fray as well. The robotics facility stays alive. The robotics facility stays alive. Jay has a couple hundred minerals, 180 in total, but he's got no way of really killing this. I mean, he's got one Probe and a Dream. 0 workers remaining on the side of Cream, but he does have a couple of Stalkers. And in an extremely close game there, where both players decided to go for Dark Templar, we saw indeed Cream being the one who obtained the victory. Whew, I hope you enjoyed watching this game. If you did, make sure you hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you get notifications as soon as I upload more. A special shout out to the Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for the generosity. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile alright. And I'll see you once again in the next one.